Okay, I think I'm back. Okay. Uh, Now Ninja Trader. Figure out what's going on here. Okay, are we connected here? Yes. Okay. 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 Give me 2 minutes here. Anybody still out there? So my PC has a weird problem that for some reason the network, the Wi-Fi adapter, yeah, my for some reason my Wi-Fi adapter all of a sudden disables itself and won't re-enable unless I reboot. It had done it for a while, and I did a rollback on a Windows update, and it fixed it for a while. But now all of a sudden it's doing it again, and I wonder if it's because if something with the new headset. I don't know. I have to figure it out because it's the third time it's done it now, but it's the first time it's interrupted a stream. It was interrupting a stream for a bunch of times a couple months ago until I got it fixed, or I thought I had it fixed. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to get my settings saved for the. I hate that I can't just continue on the other. I got to make it a whole new stream on YouTube. Natural gas, UltraBond. Okay, nothing really happening while I was gone except for gold continuing to go. Looks like we're sideways here. So continue to watch that while I try and get this restarted here. Linkity link. Copy link. Just a big nuisance. Big, big nuisance. Okay, I think I'm back where I was. Yeah. Restream still having issues. Let me refresh that. Okay. Okay. That was not fun. So Vincent, have you taken any trades yet this morning? What is your delta saying? I have a feeling it's saying bearish. So UltraBond, another buy signal that I missed thanks to my PC. That would have worked, it looks like. Yep. Neutral. Okay. Ah, give me a minute. Things didn't load on TradingView right either. Everything's going wonky this morning. Crude. Crude sending us a short signal. Yeah, let's look for a crude chart. Why not? Go to MCL. I'm not 100% sure on this trade, on this signal. So we'll go with 3 micros. Ah, and I just missed that. And now I'm chasing. Wow, 10 ticks down off that signal. And I didn't get my chart up in time. I gotta get better at that too. I really wish Earn a Trade could find a way to integrate with TradingView. I would love to trade off TradingView. Only thing is, the only problem with TradingView is trading off TradingView is there's no way. Oh yeah, try to get connected. No way to. I don't think there's any way to do trailing stops, but that'll be okay. Okay. Russell. Wow. Interesting wick down here. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, it caused this little pop down on everything. That's interesting. Look at this. Big wick down on crude, wick down on S&P, wick down on the Russell, uh, wick down on NQ. Interesting. Copper's continuing to head down. Gold still in its range. UltraBond. That's pretty wild on UltraBond. These yellow lines are the range for the day. It hit this high here, came almost all the way back down, then it just popped back and retouched its high. Crude, mid-range. Uh, Natural gas, trying to create new lows for the day. Buy signal on crude there. Wow. So we had this move down. We had this short signal, and I missed this. Trying to get my chart going. And it went from 32 down to 13, so 19 ticks, and now bounced back up. Gold. Trying to come down. Overall, it's above the EMA line. Good morning, Walt. Doing all right so far. Haven't eaten anything. I'm keeping the belly empty for now. Me and the computer are fighting this morning too. So it's been a challenge. How are you doing? Gold sending us the short signal. No trades yet. I missed a couple, and then my computer decided to lose connection and had to reboot, and that made me miss a couple. Got a signal here on gold. I decide if I want to take this or not. Oh, bounces. Okay, I'm in 5 contracts on micro gold on this short signal. See how we do. This first trade of the morning. Oop. We were up by $22. Now we're down by 3. Possible bounce off the Bollinger. Reversing on me there. Nope. And back down. We are about 12 minutes to the bell. 12 minutes, 22 minutes. Math not good today. So, I don't usually enter trades too close to the bell. This one's felt pretty safe-ish. The metals don't react to the open as much as the indices do. I see copper heading up here. Right now we're looking kind of bearish on the indices. We've seen this. We've seen Nasdaq come down about 40 points since back here. Well, about a little less than 40, but Everything is kind of stagnant. Hopefully gold continues to stair step down. You see it's kind of boom, 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 boom. It stops just above the SMA line. It's a $50 risk. There we go. Now we got some downward momentum. Up and back up. Nothing easy today. Just watching. Yep. Two green candles in a row kind of worry me here. See what it does. NASDAQ popping up there with a 5-point candle. Gold coming up to its SMA line. Hopefully it bounces off. Down $3 on this trade right now. UltraBond, short signal. Buy signal in the ES. Gonna soon see one on the NQ. Gold's trying to push up. We'll see. Like I said, it's a $50 risk here. Gonna make it even less. Move it a little bit, a tick down toward the SMA line. If it pops up that far above the SMA line, then probably going upwards anyway. ATR line is sitting at 1803.3, which is actually above my stop. And Q with the buy signal. 5.5 point candle here on NQ. It's 14 minutes till the open, or the bell, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll wait. Okay, let's see if we bounce off this SMA. If not, we might just kill the trade. I do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning as we head toward the bell. If you're here on YouTube, please hit the like button. If you hit the like button earlier, hit it again because my computer decided to make this 2 streams today instead of 1. Yep, we're gonna get stopped out here. Watching it, just maybe bounce. Oh, there we go. Stopped out. So now we'll just sit and wait for the bell. So, hey, Life. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you a day early as well. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I know that feeling. What news? I didn't see anything else big for today unless I missed something. Gold sending the buy signal now. Previous high, previous recent high is 18,043. It's like 9. Ah, okay. I need to start, if I ever have more time, start tracking what kind of moves these various news events usually do. It's like unemployment didn't really move anything. It's at 8:30. Gave it a little bounce, I guess, but wasn't much. Next Friday, a week from tomorrow, we have non-farm payrolls. That's always a wild day. What's coming out of Japan? The economic calendar I'm looking at showing me something tonight from China. Not seeing Japan. Doesn't mean them. Okay, yeah. NBS manufacturing PMI for December. Okay, interesting. Nighttime volumes sucked, so maybe I'll try to look at that. NQ coming back down. It's okay. Uh, Okay, I'll watch that tonight. I'll be on. Right now things are just rangy. Coming into the open, extremely small candles for Nasdaq at this time of day. It's unusual to see 2 point candles this time of day. 1 point, half a point. NQ, ES, Russell, all big move, big in comparison to what the recent candles moved downward. 8 points down on the Nasdaq. Point down on S&P. All 3 ticks down the Russell. Hmm. Wow. Now we're seeing 10 points down on the Nasdaq. Wonder what caused this all of a sudden here with 5 minutes to go before the bell. 4.5 minutes or so actually. Big move down. And wow. So we're seeing this move right before the bell. This is kind of interesting. Six, about 20 points total over the last 2 minutes. ES doing the same thing. Been nice of it. Yeah, I could have followed the signal, but this close to the bell, I'm hesitant. Natural gas coming down, Russell coming down, S&P coming down. UltraBond kind of steady. 3 minutes. Feel like I'm counting down to the new year. 3 minutes. Two. One. So will we continue to move down at the open? Will we pop back up? Will we go sideways? All this and more in the next episode of Futures. I don't know. Let's switch over to just watch the ES and the NQ off the 5 minute and the 1 minute charts here. See this 22-point candle down on the 5 minute. NQ's about mid-range for its day. So it's interesting, we really weren't moving much, and then 5 minutes before we start seeing this move down. 30 seconds. A big move down here right before the bell. There is the bell. NASDAQ kind of froze up there. Oh, and there we go. Pop up. 12 points up. Yep, there's the red. ES down. 14, nope, back to 10, back to 7, back to 11 points down on the NASDAQ since the bell. Up, now we're popping up green. Big move IR up on the ES. So being very indecisive right now yet. Trying to pick its way or its nose, one of the two. Russell, big move up there. So we're seeing the indices all give us buys, although Nasdaq's not as sure. Oh, there's another pullback. Although the Russell definitely is going. Crude not doing much. Natural gas not doing much. Ooh, big move there on the Russell. Nasdaq kind of sitting there, kind of heading up. Gold's heading up. Treasury's heading down. That'd be a good signal there. So now, since the open, Nasdaq's up 18 points. Came down 13 points. So all in all, it's come back about 30, sending us a buy signal. You can see the S&P on the 5-minute chart goes band to band, getting the band back together. Strong move up here on the Nasdaq. MNQ chart has arrived. Oh, and just as it does, big pullback. Wick bigger than the body gives me pause. Now they were getting we're filled on 2 micros on Nasdaq. See if we continue going up. A little wild. Anyone else enter anything yet? What did you do, Jay? Now we're seeing momentum on NQ. Hit the SMA line, pulling back. I mean EMA line, I'm sorry. Struggling. Let's see if we can. Long or short, Vincent? I'm assuming long. struggling right at that EMA line. Oh, maybe there we got it. Heading upwards. Nice. Okay, my trailing stop is trailing. Guaranteed 5 points, which isn't a lot. Oh, big pullback here. Big pullback. Uh-oh. It's going to come down and hit my trailing. Let's see. Yep, come down, hit my trailing. So we're up almost 70 and we got about 20. Ooh, big pullback to the SMA line, so uh, it's actually back at my entry. Let's see if it bounces here. That's a win. Not as big of a win as it could have been. Give me 1 second. Oh, big pull. Yeah, bigger pullback. It's interesting. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. So my trailing stop there did help. It looks like, as it looks like it's starting to come back down. But I wish I just took, you know what, struggled at that EMA line there. I should have took the profit. I was hoping we're going to see one of those 50-point moves, but I'm not sure we're going to see those this week. Cool. ES. Oh, so the ES did hit a new all-time high, I believe, 47.99. Still has not hit 4,800. At least I don't think. Let me check the daily chart. I'm pretty sure this is a new high. 47.98, yeah, 2 days ago. 47.96 yesterday. 40, yeah. So each day we're going up by a point. So right now we just hit a new all-time high on the ES. That was a beautiful move there on the Russell. Went up 16 points. That's 800 bucks. Gold moving up nicely as well. NQ, big pullback. So I entered in at 98. It's down to 98, down to 88. So this would have stopped me out if I had stayed in. So that trailing stop helped me there. I just wish I had pulled it even earlier than that. NQES sending short signals now. So I thank everyone for joining me this morning. Those of you on YouTube, hit that like button for me. Helps with the algorithm as I try to grow this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. Goal for 2022 is 1,000 subscribers. Well, big move down here on the NASDAQ. Wow. So basically rejected off the SMA line, EMA line, which I gotta check this. I didn't really put much stock in the EMA line on the 1 minute chart, but definitely did there. Big pullback. Lost all its momentum since the open. It's actually it's below what it opened at by 20 points now. This short signal would have been good for a quick 16 points so far, maybe more. I didn't grab it because I was talking about subscribers. ES pull back to almost below its open as well. Russell is just kind of sideways. Crude sending us a short signal. This looks like it could just be a slight pullback though on this longer uptrend. So, oh, okay, Jay. Yeah, I was wondering why you needed a new sim. I thought maybe you like lost so much money on it that they took it away from you or something. We got this. We actually, we've been downtrending now on the NQ since shortly before 8 o'clock. But we got this interesting short signal just a minute, or well, 5 minutes before the open. I said we might be looking at a downtrend. Now I'm wondering if that was. I'll tell you in a minute. So it looks like if I go on that short signal, it's gone down 41 points since that short signal. But we needed a 28-point stop, so that would have been, well, that is 1.5. But I don't think I'll ever be comfortable with a 28-point stop. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Do that again. I well, first of all, these get in the way on a 4-hour chart. Let me. 4-hour chart looks sideways, Jay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at in a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks sideways for the last 3 days. Now the 5-minute chart actually looks very good. It was sent a short signal here and just been going down since. But you can see this buy signal really wouldn't have worked. Okay. Good luck, Vincent. It is a nice bounce. I really would have thought that the market wanted to get up to that 4,800 mark just because, nice even round number, and the market loves nice even round numbers. So if I just went a short here, that first short signal would have got me 28 points. The second one, about 20. So if I had just followed those shorts, we could have got, you know, and was looking for 20 points. We could have got 40 points off those two shorts. Honestly, the last four short signals would have worked. Maybe not for 20 points, but let's see. Up here. Yep, right there's 20 points. Oh, that's 30 points actually. And this one I don't think would have been as good, but it would have led into this other one really. A 10-point stop would have stopped me out. A 15-point would have been good. So 15 by 30 would have been good. 15 by 30 here would have been good. And technically 15, well, no. We wouldn't have got 30 off of that. And that would have stopped us out if we had stayed in. The trailing stop, whatever. So anyway, crude. Long signal and crude. See, this short signal did not work. Still have uptrending SMA line, so this long is more likely to work. Recent previous high is 77.03. It's at 76.99. Definitely in an uptrend. ES kind of sideways now. Vincent, what was your entry there? Looking good so far. Russell heading back upwards. In fact, there's a buy signal right up into the bands, which gives me a little bit of pause. Gold. Gold's back below its SMA line. UltraBond with a buy. I mean a long signal after a pretty big move down. The UltraBond has been on a roller coaster here. Up, down, up, down. Gold sending a short signal here. Or trying to. Shall we try gold again? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Oh, maybe. Signal. There it is. Okay, we're filled on 3 micro gold. For a short. And Q. Buy signal coming in. Same on the Russell. Gold already down 10 ticks. So it's pulling back. My stop is trailing. Moved up to break even. If it comes up and stops me out back at break even, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, it's going to. Maybe. Ah. Yep. So stop, break even. No follow through. It went down 12 ticks and then reversed. And Q's still heading upwards. ES kind of flat. Natural gas continuing to bleed out. You see, it's making new lows. I don't know why this keeps happening with trading view now with these alerts that I can't get to go away. And crude oil actually just made a new daily, a new high for the day. Back up to 77.05. Let's look at that a minute. See where we're at. So it's trying to regain the loss that it took at the end of November. Good for speculators, not good for gas prices. Nasdaq continuing to grind upwards, but ES is sideways. Russell again. Buy signals. That means are we going to continue to grind up? I don't know. Honestly, right now I'm not sure. I think the everything looks sideways. Sideways and confused. That's how I spend most of my life. Well, not always sideways. Yep, gold hit its SMA line and it's bouncing back down now. So maybe I needed a wider stop there. Let's look at this. Short position there. Yeah, 1.5 stop. A 1 stop would have got me out, but obviously 1.5 though, not. But let's see where it goes to see whether or not. Done a nice grind up. I wouldn't have taken this signal, but this signal would have worked. Easy. And then this one would have worked. Easy. Grinding up here. ES is not grinding up, just kind of stagnant. whereas NQ is still moving upwards. UltraBond continuing to come down. Gold sideways-ish. And crude is continuing to move up just a bit. Big candle down here on copper. Kind of quiet right now. So either way, gold would have stopped me out here with a larger stop loss. Still almost, it still looks like it wants to trend down. So we'll see. Be back in 1 minute. S&P still sideways. Russell's still trending upwards. And I mean, it's interesting how the ES is completely sideways, whereas Nasdaq is, since this buy signal here is going up 25 points. Buy signal not coming in on ES. Trying to maybe follow NQ now. Okay, I'm in on 5 micros on MES. Oh, are we gonna head up maybe to 4800? Excuse, excuse me. Pushing up here. Come on. Let's see 4800. That would be awesome. Vincent's trade's looking good right now. I'm back to break even. Couple red candles here. A little bit of red candles here on Russell. Nasdaq as well. Maybe we're at the top again. We'll see. Yep, it's pulling back now. Let's see what happens. Hmm? We're up a tick. Down a tick. watching this. Sideways-ish. Still seems to want to try and head upwards. Oh, there we go, maybe. Previous high of this particular move is 47.96, which is exactly where we're at now. Seems to be struggling at that level. Hold on. Oh, no checking again. Now we're running. Here, trade's now looking pretty good. We're up to 47.98. Can we get back up to 47.99? Right now, I'm guaranteed 1 point of profit. It's only 25 bucks, but give it a little room. See if we can continue to head up. Nope, stop me out on my trailing. Well, I can't get anything to run today, can I? Ugh. Course is probably going to now continue to go. Huh? What is it? Excuse me. It came down to stop me out, now heading back up. Trying to concentrate on too many things at once and it's not working. What's the delta at right now, Vincent? And it's going to hit 4,800. Just about to hit 4,800. Maybe not. 49. It made it up to 47.99.50 so far. Hold on 1 second. Oh, good job, Vincent. How many contracts were you in on? Oh, huh. Well, that trade didn't count anyway. I was on Sim instead of Gauntlet, so it didn't matter. I'm frustrated. Cool. Nasdaq's leveled off. ES is pulling back a bit. Really can't get up to that 4,800 level. It's interesting. Nasdaq, I guess, is this a new high of the day? Yeah, this new high of the day on Nasdaq. Obviously, we hit some new highs of the day here on the S&P, but can't get above 47.9950. It's pulled back a point. This Nasdaq off this buy signal went up 63 points. Big pullback here on the ES, back down to 47.96. Russell sending a short signal, already down over a point since that short signal. Crude's continuing to grind up. Treasury is still Treasury is still continuing to come down. Right here. Thank you. I'll be back again in 1 minute. Sorry about that. Got some stuff going on here at the house. Okay, I'm back. UltraBond sending a buy signal after this long downtrend. You see that the UltraBond did make a new low for the day. Now about a point and a half range. Still not a lot, but it's kind of bouncing up and down against it. Gold sideways. Looks like Nasdaq's leveled out. ES back up to 47.99. It's trying again. Copper popping. Popping copper. My groceries were just delivered early and I got some Imodium. So I'm going to take that while I watch. We are approaching 10:30. Probably stream for another 15 minutes, or if anything exciting happens, in half an hour. It has not been my lucky day. The two winners I've had ended up coming back to almost break even. One winner I had, I was on sim. So I really hope for a good day tomorrow to close out the year well. Yep, new all-time high again, 47.99 3/4. Can it get up to that 4,800? Gold signal heading upwards. ES just teasing whether it's going to hit 4,800. I really did think back in, I don't know, October or November, I forget when, I really thought ES was going to hit 5,000 by the end of the year. But barring some sort of mega all-time rally tomorrow, that's not going to happen. Guys have any predictions for next year? What do you think the ES is going to head up to? Or the NQ? Do you think we're going to continue seeing this heading higher? again, back down to 47.97. It's an interesting struggle. The struggle is real. Meanwhile, NASDAQ, it struggles around 65, 67 area. There's a daily high. Shortly after the open, we went all the way down to 449. We're now up to 567. So in less than an hour, we've gone up over 100 points. NASDAQ just got under its SMA line. ES also sending a short signal now, back down to 47.96. Russell, though, sending a buy signal. I don't know what this line was, but it's obviously not needed anymore. Yeah, I guess if we knew the answer, we could all be rich. I'm thinking there has to be a correction, and a lot of analysts are saying the same thing, but I don't think anyone saw what coming what happened this year. So nice move here up on the treasuries. And if you look at the Nasdaq daily chart, I mean, it's hard to believe. We started the year. All the way back at 12. The first trading day of the year, we were at 12,889, and now we're at 16,545. So Nasdaq's come up. That was rude. 1288 over, like 30, what, 3,500, 3,700 points. And it has, I mean, there's had a couple pullbacks along the way, but nothing major. And it's really been that way, honestly, since the recovery from the COVID crash. This was the COVID crash, and you know, March 20th, it hit 67.98 or 66.28. So 10,000 points in a little under 2 years. starting to grow. Now gold, it's daily chart. Gold hasn't, had the same kind of year. Matter of fact, gold started off the year the huge move down. Wow, I wasn't trading trading futures yet then. That was some day back here. At the start of the year, 2021, we came up here on gold, and then look at this. It hit 1962, and within 4 days was down to 1817, which is basically where we're at now. So basically, crude has done. I mean, I'm sorry, not crude. Gold has been sideways. I mean, up and obviously up and down, but this would have been an awesome day to catch a short. 78 points down, 45 points, 5 points, 78 points, and it's never seen those levels again this year. Oops, still not. 1 minute. There we go. Copper. Daily chart. Looks like it's been a pretty bullish year for copper. It started the year, excuse me, at 3.52. And we're up to 4.55. So it's been a bullish year on copper. Hit a high back in May of 4.88. UltraBond daily chart. So I have it on March. I can't look at the daily chart. I have this on March too. Boom, boom. I do. Oh, we can change that. UB. Let's get off Renko's to normal candles. Let's go to daily chart. So UltraBond started the year all the way up at 213. So it's been a bearish year, kind of. We're at 194 now. So it's lost almost 20 points. Although it lost a lot more, came down here, marched all the way down to 178, and it's recovered since then. Kind of doing our year in review here on the second last day of the year. And the crude. I already have crude on the daily chart. Oops. Not sure why I did that. Anyway, crude. It's definitely had a good year. Started the year off at 48. And it's now sitting at 77. And hit as high as 84. So definitely a good year on crude. Obviously, here's April of 2020 when it went negative. Hit a low of negative 40. It's been pretty much an upswing since then. Wish I was trading futures back then. I would love to see people freaking out when it went forward negative 40. So yeah, you can actually see. I mean, the SMA line hasn't been touched. I mean, the EMA line here hasn't been touched since last November. And, well, actually, until this November. All the indices had hit all-time highs this year. Copper hit an all-time high. Now we're kind of sideways. ES back down to 95. You still in, Vincent, or did you exit the rest of your position? It's slow, Ace, very slow. I mean, there's been some good moves. Nasdaq's moved up 100 points in the past hour or so, so there has been some good moves, but mostly slow. How are you doing, Ace? Are you enjoying your vacation? Snow fun, huh? Excellent. ES keeps trying to get up to 4,800 and can't do it. Got within one tick of it. Yeah, open was back here, came back down, consolidated back up to 47.99, 7 quarters and 3 quarters, and then has come back down now. So I mean, at the open it was at 47.91. So I mean, 8 points up, not huge. It's definitely not. I mean, not making as dramatic moves as the NQ has. You can see it came up here and then it gave everything back, consolidated a bit, headed back up. Not a huge range today on ES. Only about 24 points total from the low from last night up till now. You're welcome. Have a good one, Ace. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, Happy New Year, Ace. Thank you. So we see sideways in this now on NASDAQ. Everything is horizontal and parallel. Just kind of riding on that SMA line. Hardly any movement. Very small candles for the NASDAQ. ES basically doing the same thing. Russell's doing the same thing, although slightly above its SMA line. Natural gas has made the best recent move. Gold sideways as well. Treasuries, decent move upwards, now kind of sideways. Copper sideways, although a bit downtrendy. Probably gonna wrap up here in the next couple minutes. Not much going on here. Although this crude signal might have been decent. It definitely would have been decent. Not sure how I flaked on that one. Gold's kind of sine waving, showing signs it might want to head downwards. But copper, see, copper sent me this short signal here. Our SMA line was still uptrending, and it did exactly what I would have thought it was going to do. You can see here, if I jumped in here, I would have got stopped out as it came almost all the way back up. But then, once it came up, it came back down. And a good entry might have been here. No, actually here. After it broke through the SMA line. We still had an uptrending Bollinger Band. And it pulled back, but not dramatically. Kind of consolidated. And it is now, let's see, did it get to what my profit target would have been? Yes, it did. So sometimes you get a signal, you got to follow what it does. I would not have entered here, but this would have been the good entry. Indices slowly grinding down. Russell sending a short. Ooh, and I didn't see it real quick. It's already down a full point. Wow. But again, ES is heading up. Oh, maybe not. Crude really coming down. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to call it there for the day. Not a very good day, not a horrible day either. Hopefully, we can close out the year tomorrow green. Thank everyone for joining me. Hope you'll join me again tomorrow morning, 7:30 Eastern. The last trading day of the year, New Year's Eve. If you don't, then I wish you a happy New Year. If you do, then I'll wish you a happy New Year tomorrow. Thank you all again, and I shall talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.